Hello everyone, this is Anu again, and today we're making something really special. It is our son Arvan's birthday and he loves ice cream cakes. He's been asking me to make it for a very long time, and I decided to surprise him with one. You know, his favorite ice cream is coffee ice cream, and I made this for him. And I'm gonna make this cake. It is a coffee ice cream, salted caramel, and brownie cake. So here is what we are going to be working with today, and there is barely any baking over here. It's all freezing, because that's what we do for an ice cream cake. So come along, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so we are using a brownie base, and this recipe you can find on our previous videos. It's made by Amara, and the kids, they love making brownies. It is one of the fudgiest recipes you can come across, so look that up. And here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a nice thick layer of coffee ice cream, and I'm going to spread it out here and put it in the freezer for half an hour. I want it chilled really well before my next layer goes over there. You will see a few surprise elements in this, so keep watching. Okay, so I have done half the cake. This is gonna go in the freezer. I'm gonna put it in for half an hour, and then we shall be back with the next steps. Okay, so I have taken out my ice cream from the freezer. It has been half an hour, and it is not fully set, but it is set enough for me to put the next layer. Yeah, and our next layer at the moment is our salted caramel, and I'm using it thick because I am going to put a nice thick layer in here before I put it back in the freezer. I'm not heating it up. Can you see the way the layer is? If I heat it up, then the ice cream will melt. There's no point in melting an ice cream which is frozen. But I need a nice thick gooey layer of salted caramel. If you guys want the recipe of my salted caramel, please comment below and let me know. I'll be happy to show you how I made this in another future video. And please don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell on so that whenever we post our next video, you would know. Oh, this smells so heavenly. Just a tad bit more before I put our layer of brownie. Here comes our second layer. Okay, this is a thin layer of brownie in the middle. There we are. And here goes our next layer of coffee ice cream before we put it back in the freezer for another half an hour. We want to make sure that our coffee is all the way till the rim. The ice cream should cover till the edge because it has to freeze, and then we will put our top layer on this. So our ice cream has frozen. Actually, it took a little longer than half an hour. So I did say that I'm keeping it in the freezer for half an hour, and when I checked, it was still quite soft and it needed to be back in the freezer. But I think it's the right consistency now. And here is the surprise element that I told you about. I have chocolate ganache, which I'm going to pour over my ice cream. And I'm gonna mix it along with our salted caramel. And now I'm gonna put in our salted caramel real quick. Can you see that beautiful amber color? Oh my god. And it's freezing on top of the ice cream because it's so cold. And it's got to be nice and gooey. Can you see the chocolate melting, the ice cream melting? And there's a little bit of the brownie mixture over here. I'm just sprinkling it for texture. Just a tad bit. And then we're gonna swirl it around. It's mixing with the coffee ice cream that has already melted because of the heat of the ganache and the caramel. And now it's gonna go back in the freezer overnight preferably, but if you don't have that much time, 3 to 4 hours would be enough. And then we are going to take it out for the birthday boy. Yeah, see how beautiful it looks. Can you wait? I can't wait to dig in. I can't wait to taste how yummy this coffee ice cream, caramel, chocolate ganache and brownie cake is gonna be. I know there are a lot of elements to this cake. I know we have to put a lot of these together and freeze them, but that's the way it's gonna be so beautifully indulgent.